Hey, you've been playing the new Resident Evil. Let's get back on track. Video games.
Fuck these.
Fucking.
Yes, let's do it.
You've been playing the new Resident Evil.
Yeah. Remake.
I haven't.
It's so pretty.
Yeah?
It's way more than just like a rezzed up version of the GameCube. It's like, I think they put new graphics into the whole thing. Some of the cutscenes, like it'll go to FMV, like not real like dialogue cutscenes, but little like you're gonna drain this puzzle and it's gonna show the water pouring out. That stuff is like not redone, so it looks really
it's
bad.
an upscaled clip.
It's an upscaled clip that gets. It wasn't ever in HD, so it's like blocky as hell.
Yeah,
That's, I think, laughable. That's funny.
I think it's great.
But everything else, man, that fucking game looks so good. It doesn't feel like I'm playing an old. How old's that game at this point?
97? 96?
No.
The remake
was
was made in like 03 or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
For GameCube, this is a re-release of the GameCube remake.
Oh, wait, but you don't consider, like, but that was a remake of Resident
Of the
Evil.
97 Resident Evil.
But they remade it from the ground up, and there's a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's not quite.
It was its own game. I mean, there's like unique areas,
Yeah.
new storyline, character development and
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
Yeah.
Did they redo the voices?
Yes, they did re-record the voices from the original.
But terrible.
There's still
That's
there's
still
some
bad?
there's some good moments. I've been isolating little cutscene clips and
I'm sorry.
uploading it to
You've been
Facebook.
ISOing.
Sorry, Royce. I've been ISOing the
He's been ising.
cutscenes and putting them on. The shared Facebook feature on the PlayStation 4 works really well.
Yeah. I've been playing it too, and I was gonna say they undersold how good it looks.
It's really.
I
pretty.
just remember as they were talking about it coming out, it's not redone. You know, the graphics are redone. They're just, they're in HD now. Oh, yeah, they're not redone. They're fucking redone.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were. They undersold their own product. It looks fantastic. It looks so good.
I agree with you on the new
And the
control
lighting
scheme
and everything.
too.
What?
The new control scheme.
Yeah, so there's a new control scheme now. It always used to have the tank controls where you have to go to the side and go forward and go to whatever.
Which I find I still use those for precision kind of operations.
Okay.
Like if I'm dodging an enemy or I have to move a puzzle that's timed or something, I'll use that.
But if you pick the new control scheme, you could still do that with the control pad, the D-pad, up, down, left, right, whatever. But the sticks, full control,
That's what's
control.
great. You always have both options.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but those new controls, you don't go back after that. You have so much control over everything.
When camera angles change, it's a little jarring because you're just holding run. It's just, the analog stick all the way open is just a full run. You can dial it back halfway for like the walk, but you just end up running everywhere. But then when a camera angle changes, you'll be holding down and running up. So unless you move it, it's kind of sometimes I'll jump back because I just get stuck in cameras. And I'll have to go to the D-pad.
Yeah.
But it really is so much snappier and so much faster getting around the mansion.
Yeah. There are a lot of people I know who have an issue with the new controls and stuff like that, and I think these are people who were
It's all there for you, though.
who were married to it before. And again, if you can play with the tank controls, that is how they were intended to be played. So it's good that they're in there. I think so. But there are a lot of people like me who I cannot. My brain can't do the tank controls. I can't. I've tried, and I can't do it. And now these new controls, I can fucking tear ass through the whole mansion.
Yeah.
Like, it's great. As someone who's never been able to.
I saw that.
Yeah, but I've never been able to do that. And I think if you just let go a little bit of the way that it used to be and embrace it as a new way of playing it, I think it's really cool.
Well, if you're married to the tank, though,
it's there.
In alternate control scheme, you've got both of them on the controller.
Yeah.
Everything's there.
Yeah.
They even, which kind of fucks me up, they have the right analog stick. If you tap it, it's a 180-degree turn.
Yeah.
I tap it on accident all the time. It's real easy to use, but I'm so used to down and square for that. But I was just also going to say there's original and widescreen. I don't know anyone who's playing in the original 4:3 aspect.
No,
but
they made the widescreen work.
Is really, it's zoomed in. Everything's super pretty.
Yeah,
original
it's zoomed in and
though.
cropped, but they make it work to where it pans to the. It works fine.
I like it a lot.
But I was gonna say real quick. So now that with these new controls, I'm like, finally, I can kind of, in a modern context, play through this. I've watched people play through the first one 1,000 times. I can play through it now. I'm really excited about that. It's kind of brought up to speed now. I'm excited to play this version, and then I go to save. do you have an ink ribbon? Oh, what the fuck? I can only save if I have an ink ribbon. So that was one thing that I was like, oh, that's still an out of date thing. All right. But they gave me like 6. Yeah, so it was not a big, it hasn't been.
Well, right now I'm at the end of the game, basically. I've made it to like midway through the lab section of the game. And I've got an inventory chest that has, I don't know, like, Eric, you saw how many?
20 ribbons?
24,
really? Okay.
24 ink ribbons.
Yeah.
About, 20 of each ammunition for every gun.
Oh, Garrett's-
30 green herbs, about
Garrett
a
has
dozen
all of his herbs
full
organized
heals.
by color, and
Oh, that's
then
what you gotta do.
like
Yeah.
by like
Yeah.
mix. It's funny watching him like meticulously move all this stuff that
That's
he will
Garrett-
never ever use.
That is Garrett's like favorite thing.
I'm playing on normal too. I didn't pick easy, and I'm still like conserving so much ammo and so many health items.
Yeah.
I have way too much shit.
Wasn't there a thing? Did you ever unlock like Fridge or those characters?
Tofu
Tofu,
and Hunk
Yeah.
were in
Hunk.
Resident Evil 2.
Can you still do that? In this
No, but
one?
there was one in the first one. I thought.
There was.
I thought if you like did a 2-hour like only knife like run through of the
that
game.
stuff kind of started in Resident Evil 2. There was Hunk and Tofu in Resident Evil 2.
Huh.
Resident Evil 1 just had alternate costumes.
Oh, okay.
Although, I believe, I could be wrong on that, but I believe Resi 2 was the first one to do the Hunk and Tofu.
Did
It
you ever
wasn't
get into
Fridge.
that
It just,
kind of stuff?
yeah, I played those. Yeah.
Or no, but I mean, did you ever get to the point where you were like unlocking those characters?
Yes. Oh, I have PlayStation 1 game saves still that are on,
Yeah.
like, they're actually transferred onto my PS3 system.
Jeez.
That has,
Yeah.
like,
the
everything.
same game you were playing back on
Yeah.
PlayStation 1.
I did the same thing.
I've got those game saves on my PS3. And then on the physical, like, 8 megabyte PS1
I
cards.
just have nothing of like my like I there's no way I could ever have done that.
I could load up like a Resident
I have
Evil 2
nothing
or
from
3
that era of
save
my life.
and have like all the mercenaries
Yeah.
open, all the different costumes unlocked. all the
When
different
the
backgrounds.
PS3 first came out, a lot of people at this point don't even remember this. When the PS3 first came out, 2006,
Yeah.
they sold day one a old PlayStation memory card
Yeah.
adapter because the original PS3 could play PS1 and 2 games.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, if you want to transfer your saves, and it sucked because it was like $20 and it was a one-time use thing. You'd
I
put
just
your
borrowed
old memory
yours.
cards into it. You put your old memory cards into it, and then oh yeah, all your old saves are on your PS3 now. So now, I've transferred my data from the original PS3 to another PS3 and the one here. All my PS1 and 2 saves are on there. Right now, if I turn on that PS3 that's over there right now, there's my Final Fantasy VII save from junior high.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's on there because it's preserved it over the.
You could see what girls you liked. You named
Yes,
Aerith
That's
after.
you.
Garrett named it after his
Garrett
girlfriend.
turned on his Final Fantasy VII save and showed it to me, and it's named after like girls he was dating.
Oh,
in
dude.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Christina from 7th grade
It
is
was
in
awesome.
there.
It was rad. I was like, oh man,
She bleached her bangs.
Corinne died. Shit.
The last game save I have.
It wasn't
la-
Aerith.
The last game save I have on there from Final Fantasy VII was years and years and years ago. It wasn't quite 7th grade, but maybe after that I replayed it.
Yeah.
And they're all named after Gorgeous George people. So nothing's changed for me.
Your head's in a different spot.
Well, it's who you love and want to get with.
Whoa.
Gorgeous
GG.
George.
There you go.
Political satire, toilet humor.
But anyway, Anyway, going back to the Resident Evil thing, though, it's cool. I don't think I know a lot of people will give me shit about the ribbon thing too. I think that was more acceptable at a time. We didn't have autosaves and stuff like that. You have to have that now. I think that there's always a lot of argument that it's intentional and it builds suspense, and I get that. But that was something you could do at a time when you wouldn't save for 2 hours, and now that's not acceptable.
But
As much as I get that, I get it.
That's part of the grading system. I've saved. I'm right at the end of the game, and I've probably done my last save, and I've saved 12 times. It gives you a score. It factors in depending on how many times you save.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, though, I've been playing it pretty safe. I'll go pretty long stretches without using ink ribbons, but I just gel with this game, and I've sat down 3 times, and I've gotten this far. So it'll only take me 4 sittings to beat, Jill's campaign. I'll probably take a longer
Plus,
time.
too,
with Chris,
I
but-
feel like when Resident Evil came out back in the mid-90s, back then, like, still, I I remember around that PlayStation 1 era, I still had a regular NES that I would play every once in a while.
Yeah.
So I was still playing games that had no save capability.
Exactly.
You would go through 12 levels of a game, play for 2 hours straight without the capability to save it. It's like either beat it or turn it off and start over from the beginning.
Yeah.
So I feel like Resident Evil was designed at a time where they're like, if you don't have an ink ribbon, you'll just play this again. Yeah. Because that's what people do. They replay levels.
Exactly, yeah.
So. And
it also came at a time where it was only kind of a niche audience. It was like high schoolers with a ton of time to play it. Now video gaming has reached everybody. You know what I mean? It's at a much broader audience. And you just can't release something that, if you messed up, you're going to have to sit here another 2 hours. That just doesn't work anymore. Yeah. I get that it added to the suspense of having it. I totally understand that, but I don't think you can do that now.
There's been a couple times where I've done like a long stretch of stuff over again, but they do give you a save point pretty much before any like kind of big boss fight. Like, okay, it's time to go get Snake.
Yeah, it's kind of like how shit's about to hit the fan.
Yeah.
A save point. Fuck.
A room with a bunch of ammo and healing items, and then save point.
Oh, I don't remember. I didn't play the Resident Evil games much back then. I watched people play them, but even in the Final Fantasy games, save points. Playing Final Fantasy VII, you'd get through. Oh my gosh, I've been in the what's the last area? It's been so long since I played it.
The snowy mountain or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. But going through there, and when you saw a save point, oh my god, thank you so much, and you'd save. Yeah, whatever. I remember that. I get that.
Anyways, Resident Evil, check it out if you never played it.
Yeah, check it out.
What games are on that?
Oh,
is it just one?
Yeah, it's just
Resident Evil.
It's the 2003.
How much is it to download?
Version that was originally on GameCube. It's $20.
It's not bad.
And I was gonna say too, real quick, the audio is awesome in the game because it's mostly all the important stuff is front channel. Like if you have like 7.1 or 5.1 surround sound, I played it with that. The important stuff is coming at the front, just like the old game. It's whatever. But as I go through the mansion, they use all the back channels for rain hitting the windows.
Wow,
that is perfect. I don't need and occasionally, if a zombie's coming, you will hear it from the back, and that does give you a sense of like, it's that way.
It's spooked. The zombie sound effects, the voiceovers in this game are so good. I think the best zombie noises, in my opinion, from the series. Like I've been in this game, and the music that they redid from the original PS1 RE themes is in there. And when it starts swelling in certain hallways, because certain rooms are just silent, and there's just footsteps, it's like real ambient.
Yeah.
But then other hallways and other rooms definitely have like a theme. Yeah. And when it starts to come in on the surround sound, it's really creepy.
It's all really good, but especially for me, I just wanted to point out the rain hitting the windows was an awesome effect. Playing that, and I legitimately at one point paused it like, is it fucking raining? Like, what's going on? And it was great. That was a really, really good move.
I love walking out to like a courtyard and you can kind of hear the wind and leaves brushing around, and then you listen on the back channels and you'll hear like the little pitter patter of the dogs walking around like on a different part that you can't see. Yeah. And it's like, oh fuck, okay, something's out here. Yeah. It's time to get my gun ready.
So how many countdown will it be this year? How many days until we get another version of Resident Evil 4 on PS4?
Do you think this did well? I mean,
I think it will.
I think it doesn't matter. I think you're getting Resident Evil 4 no matter what.
Yeah, I don't think they will rest until that is on every device that
I never bought the PS3 HD. Like the last version I got of it was Wii.
Yeah. I wasn't going to get it on PS3, and then there was a sale day or a PlayStation Plus day. It was like $6, and I was like, hey, I'll fucking play it again for $6. But they redid it for PC. They totally made everything look a lot better and stuff like that, and I think that'll come to PS4. I can't see it not.
Well, next Halloween for PPS, we're going to do Code Veronica. So then there's only
just skip the 4.
Next game. I don't know if I should do Remake. We'll do Code Veronica and then 4.
Just skip 4. Everybody's done 4.
Yeah. Do you think it's 4's been done?
Yeah.
All right. Or play it on iPhone.
4's definitely been done.
I got to fucking beat
everybody
6.
Everybody beat 4.
I still have not beat 6.
No, I beat 6.
That's a compliment.
I beat 6 so fucking fast. You too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we annihilated
it. Through it.
Yeah.
And it had so much fun.
Yeah. And it was more than just fucking rain on the windows.
I'm glad, Sean.
I can hear blood.
Leon?
Yeah, ask me who mine was.
Who's your favorite character?
Chris.
Mine was the new guy who would do like
Wesker's kid.
Who would do like what's the wrestling? Move?
See, he's the only
Whiskers.
one I beat. I beat all of his story.
Wesker should bond genetically with a cat. Change his name to Whiskers.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
He still has a trench coat. He's way furrier.
There's probably some deviant art out there that.
Yeah,
Can we do a Google search, Eric?
Yeah.
I'll do
I'll
one
look up Wesker.
on Monday, I think.
I'm gonna throw this out there. Resident Evil Revelations. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Revelations.
Yeah.
Came out on the 3DS. Later, the consoles. And somehow that game turned out great. That's a great game.
Yeah.
I have a gut feeling Revelations 2 was fucked up.
Why are you
you're
gonna
probably
do?
right.
Why are you gonna do?
I've been seeing clips of it, and it's like you're like some guy and another guy, and they're together, and like invisible like bugs were not even, they weren't even bugs. They were like zombies with wings or something. Were coming out of nowhere and killing them, and like
Spooky.
I don't know. The clips have just been like, this isn't elegant in its simplicity like Revelations was, and that made it good. I don't know.
Revelatons.
I got a gut feeling about Revelations too.
Don't try to doom it. I'm not listening to the negativity.
What do you care? You're gonna
Because
play
it's
it
my
no matter
favorite
what.
game, French fries. Yeah, but
French
I want it to be
fries.
good.
French fries?
You know what?
My favorite game, French fries.
He's gonna.
I want it to be good.
All right, I want the games to be good, but you know
Not
what?
too salty.
I just gotta say this.
Uh-huh.
I just gotta say this. The
Crispy.
games, whatever, I'll play them all. But fuck those movies. Those movies suck. I'm gonna see it at midnight. Every one of them.
No,
I'm going to go and buy the first ticket.
I
But
don't see
fuck
it.
them.
Has anybody else been
Midnight.
playing any video games?
No.
I'm just.
Tiny Tower Vegas, man.
Oh,
That's
dude.
my life.